Alright guys, so I've got a 2016 Jeep Cherokee in today, and this one here is a perfect example of why you got to get the diagnosis correct, because if you don't, you could end up creating more problems than you're solving, and that's exactly what happened here. So this vehicle came in from auction. We don't know its history, but I knew that it had a 4x4 code. You can see on the screen here that we kept getting a 4x4, service 4x4 message that was coming back on the screen, and when I got down underneath, I could see that someone had already changed the pump. This pump here is a Dorman part. You can see the logos right there on the side. So somebody had already been down here, changed the pump, and I'm assuming they thought that that would fix the issue with the four-wheel drive, because the code that it was showing was for an electrical issue with this pump. So we found that there was actually an electrical problem up in the trunk leading to the pressure sensor where a rat had chewed the wires. We took care of that, got that fixed, but here's what we found after the fact. So because someone had changed this pump right here, they pulled the pump out and all of the hydraulic fluid drained out. These differentials here actually have two separate fluid reservoirs in them. They have a fluid that actuates the clutches with this pump. It is a separate hydraulic fluid than your actual differential fluid, which is gear oil that goes in the main part of the differential. So what happened here is that someone replaced this pump, and when they did so, they drained the reservoir. This reservoir up top should be full of clear hydraulic fluid, and it is empty, as you can see. So obviously this was not going to work. Whoever swapped this pump probably drained the fluid without realizing. They might have topped off the diff not knowing that this was a separate reservoir that you have to fill, and I actually had to drop this diff down about 6 or 7 inches to be able to get to this reservoir, and I've actually got to use a scan tool to be able to refill it as well. So we're going to get that reservoir refilled, we're going to bleed it using the scan tool properly, and we're going to get it all put back together, and this one should be good to go.